Good day, everyone. We all heard the word metals mostly in our daily living. Most of our stuffs are made of metal, appliances, gadgets, cookwares, etc. Now I am going to explain further about the metallic properties. Metals. Metals are malleable, which means they can be bent or shaped. This property is attributed to the layered arrangement of atoms comprising metal. Example of metals are aluminum, copper, iron, tin, gold, lead, bronze, and steel. Metallic properties. Metallic properties refers to an element's proclivity to behave like the elements in the periodic table categorized as metals. This is determined by a collection of chemical features common to metallic elements, specifically an element's capacity to lose its outer valence electrons. In the periodic table, we all know that metallic property is well known since most of the elements are classified as metals. So how can we say that this element is a metal? How it is formed? When two elements form a chemical connection, the element with the strongest attraction to the shared electrons has stronger electronegativity. Metal characteristics are more common in elements with low electronegativity. As a result, the metallic qualities of elements tend to diminish with time and increase as they progress along a group. For example, element 1 and element 2 tend to form a chemical connection. Element 1 has the stronger attraction, so it has the stronger electronegativity. But in this case, element 2 has the characteristics of metal since it is stated that metals has the low electronegativity. Element 2 is our metal, and later on, the characteristics of both elements diminish and increase as a group. The fact that metallic elements are found on the left side of the periodic table provides insight into how they join together to form solids. All of these elements have low electronegativities and can easily generate positive ions. So these elements in the left side of the periodic table has low electronegativity. The elements are placed together so they can easily attract positive ions. So the elements placed together so they can easily generate positive ions. The ability of an element to shed electrons determines its metallic nature. As a result, the element has chemical features such as being able to reduce, forming ionic chlorides and basic oxides, and being able to displace hydrogen from dilute acids. On the periodic table, metallic character decreases from left to right and increases from top to bottom. This signifies that the table's most metallic parts are in the lower left corner. So always remember that in the periodic table, the metallic character decreases from left to right and increases from top to bottom. Next, metals' characteristics properties. First, metals are malleable and they conduct electricity and heat well. Second, metallic elements are found on the left side of the periodic table, as what I have said. Metals are described as a lattice of positive ions immersed in the sea of electrons in a simplistic notion. Lattice of positive ions is immersed in a sea of electrons that can freely migrate throughout the solid in the basic understanding of metal. Then the metallic atoms' electron positive character allows their valence electrons to move in. Metals are good conductors of electricity. Electricity can be conducted if charged particles are able to move from one place to another. The valence electron of metals can conduct electricity because they are not fixed to their original atoms. Note that metal ions do not move only the electrons. As we all know, we use copper in electrical wiring since it is proved that it is a good electrical conductor. So copper is an example of metal. Metals are good conductors of heat. Metals have also good thermal conductivity. The mobile valence electrons are able to efficiently transfer kinetic energy through the metal. Metals have free electrons that are not bounded to the atoms. This makes metals better conductors of heat than other material. Example of the metals, copper and gold. Metals are malleable. They can be deformed without breaking. If the crystal lattice is shifted or disrupted, metal ions may move position, but they are still held together by attraction to the electron-C. This is because they consist of layers of atoms that can slide over one another when the metal is bent, hammered, or pressed. Thank you so much. Do you have any questions? That's all for today. Thank you.